It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce held its annual State of Wayne quarterly membership luncheon Thursday at Coastal Pines Technical College. Good crowd on hand to hear from the three mayors and County Administrator Paul Drotti. We'll bring you the comments from the three mayors next week here on local news. We'll begin today with some comments from County Administrator Paul Drotti, who talked about the projects on the table thanks to the voters supporting the recent SPLOST referendum for the county. Here were some of his comments Thursday at the luncheon.
Wayne County does some things excellently. There's other areas that we've got to get better at. The one thing that we cannot do is show the kind of compassion that we've seen in the month of October. That comes from our citizens. And I don't want y'all to lose sight of the fact that Wayne County is just different. Now, I know Mayor Weaver can tell you all the ways that we're different, but just from the standpoint, the spirit of neighbor helping neighbor, you don't get that from government. Okay? That is not government's job. That's literally the heart of Wayne County. And that's why I love my job. Look, I absolutely love Wayne County. I'm proud to call Wayne County home. And I think we've got some great things headed in the future. Definitely our SPLOST projects that are coming up, the three major capital projects, the community swimming, the competition, community center gym and the competition swimming pool that'll be for our rec swim teams and our school swim teams, so that finally we'll have or they will have a place to not only practice and train, but actually compete inside of Wayne County. We're going to put the cover on the multipurpose ag center. And then of course we're getting ready to release an RFP, or request for proposal, on the courthouse annex, and we've already put into motion some plans for renovating the old courthouse. Those projects are all enhancements to our infrastructure. I said, but more than anything is that the recreation and the agricultural stuff, that truly is at the heart of Wayne County. And it makes our standard of living for our citizens just a little bit better. Our motto is to make Wayne County the premier place to live, work, and play. I talk to our employees every single day. If you keep that thought in your mind, that we truly are serving the citizens of Wayne County. That's what we're here for. And if we can make this the premier place to live, work, and play, we'll continue on with the progress we should. I want to thank my mayors. I love working with them. They're great. Anytime I can, when they call me, I do anything that we can do for them. And I don't want to start pointing people out, but let me just say it like this. Talking about the hurricane thing, and I promise I'm good. You know, when we lost power, the first thing that we recognized was Donnie Ray had the DOC going, and so the mayors and myself, all the leadership was up there going through things with the school board as well. One of the first things we saw is that the biggest issue with losing the power was food and water. Before local government could do anything, what we saw were churches and community groups mobilizing and starting to feed them. So instead of the three cities and Miss Tony and Miss Janet with the school board and the county, instead of us trying to duplicate what they were doing, we took food, water, ice, and gave it to them and let them hand it out, because they already had the logistics planned out. And in my mind, that's the way government should work. Stand out of y'all's way, let y'all do what y'all know you're supposed to do, and just assist where we can.
And again, those are some of the comments of County Administrator Paul Drotti at the quarterly membership luncheon yesterday held at Coastal Pines Technical College. Next week, we'll hear from the three mayors that were on hand: Mayor Ralph Hickox of Jesup, Oda Mayor Greg Liggett, and Scriven Mayor Jason Weaver, and all three mayors on the program as well yesterday. More politics next week, as Georgia Attorney General Chris Cart will be in Wayne County for a couple of meet and greets and events. He'll also be at the State Representative Stephen Meek's annual Peanuts, Pies, and Politics set for Mossy Pond in Patterson, Georgia on Wednesday, October the 30th. Time of the Peanuts, Pies, and Politics event, 12 noon to 1:30. Traditional Southern barbecue luncheon. Also on hand will be Commissioner of Agriculture Tyler Harper and Speaker of the House John Burns. All that taking place next Wednesday. On that morning of October 30th at 10 a.m., the Attorney General will be at the Jesup Train Depot. He will meet with local law enforcement. Public's invited to that event. Then 11:30, meet and greet at the Scriven City Hall. Public invited to that event as well. All that this coming Wednesday, October 30th. Again, several events here in Jesup and Scriven, and also over at Mossy Pond in Patterson, Georgia. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Heavy turnout during this early voting period in Wayne County continues, as on Thursday another 551 registered voters voted. That brings the number of early votes in Wayne County to 6,277. This Friday and Saturday closes out week 2 of the 3-week early voting period. Early voting taking place at the election building in Jesup, located at 306 East Pine Street. Early voting today from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and tomorrow, the final Saturday of the early voting period, the time Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Once again, the presidential race between former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris has energized voters. They're showing up in large numbers here in Wayne County, all across the state, and all across the United States. This Saturday in Blackshear, Georgia, there's a 2024 South Georgia Trump train rally, which will depart from Tiger Field parking lot next to Pierce County's Board of Education building on East Main Street in Blackshear. It'll depart at 12 noon, travel to Ware County, Brantley County, Wayne, Bacon, then Ware, and back to 233 Main Street in Blackshear, and that's taking place this Saturday, hosted by the South Georgia Republican Assembly. State School Superintendent Richard Woods will be in Wayne County on Tuesday, October 29th, to present achievement banners to 4 schools: Wayne County High School, Arthur Williams Middle School, Martha Puckett Middle School, and Odom Elementary School. The program begins at 10:30 in the morning. Odom Elementary for growth in 5th grade math, Wayne County High School for growth in reading, Martha Puckett Middle School for growth in 6th and 8th grade reading, and Arthur Williams Middle School for growth in 8th grade math. And State School Superintendent Richard Woods in Odom Elementary School Tuesday, again at 10:30 a.m. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes news: Saturday's Odom Day, and that'll be one of the topics on the Bitch and Bob show this morning. As representatives from Odom, Little Town with the Big Heart, will be in the studios, again talking about celebrating their 49th annual event. Mayor Greg Leggett spoke Thursday at the chamber event and invited everyone to come celebrate and enjoy the day full of activities. Says the city's already getting ready for next year's 50th anniversary event. And Odom Day Saturday, the parade begins tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. City of Jesup is accepting interest in this year's Christmas parade, which is scheduled for Friday, December the 6th in downtown Jesup. The theme of this year's parade is Dreaming of a Downtown Christmas. Once again, the City of Jesup is taking over the Christmas parade this year, and the date is Friday, December the 6th. If you'd like to make an entry into the parade, simply contact City Hall at 912-427-1313. And Christmas time is coming, and the City of Jesup's Christmas parade, Friday night, December the 6th in downtown Jesup. The theme, once again, Dreaming of a Downtown Christmas. Halloween parade hosted by the Ottawa Women's Club will be held Halloween Day, October 31st in downtown Jesup, beginning at 4:30 p.m. This is the club's 51st annual Halloween parade. Lineup will take place behind Jesup Insurance Company. Everyone invited to participate. Several prizes will be awarded, along with a lot of candy handed out. Prizes for the scariest costume, cutest costume, most original. Once again, the Halloween parade set for Halloween Day, October 31st at 4:30 p.m. Trick-or-treat hours in Wayne County have been set. Again, the time for Halloween night is from 6 to 8 p.m. Wayne County High School is hosting a trunk-or-treat event at JC Stadium next weekend, November 1st, before the Friday night football game against Ware County. That event will be held from 5 to 7 p.m. at JC Stadium for kids 10 and under, and those in a costume will be entered into the football game free with a paying adult. School clubs, churches, businesses, community groups will be on hand, set up to hand out candy and local goodies. There'll be prizes for best displays and most jacket spirit. Again, that's taking place next Friday, November 1st at JC Stadium before the Ware County football game. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.